Update 1.10 coming to Planet Zoo on the 21st of June. We've got a whole host of amazing things being added to the game for free, so let's dive in and take a look, and I'll give you my own personal thoughts and opinions. It starts how it always starts. Hey all zookeepers, it's nearly summer, the sun is shining, and what better way to celebrate than with some Planet Zoo news. Join us below as we take a look at what you can expect from the free 1.10 update of Planet Zoo, available on the 21st of June. If you missed it yesterday, be sure to also check out the announcement of the Planet Zoo Conservation Pack, which will be coming on the same day. And if you've not checked that out, it is on the website, and I have done a video on it yesterday as well, covering the new pack and what I think really and what I'm most looking forward to. Now, it starts with education stations. So, they seem to really be focusing on the education of animals in zoos lately, which I like. I'm all with it. So, education stations. Educators had an upgrade in 1.9 when we added the ability to explore your zoo and educate on the go with the roaming educator functions. However, there are more ways to learn than only from educators, right? Now your zoo guests have a more immersive experience than ever before with the new education stations. Very interesting. Carries on with, these are new path facilities that, when placed, will provide an item for child guests to interact with, and then gaining a minor education happiness boost. They will have a set of educational topics and will not be able to be customized. That's a shame. It'd be nice if there was able to customize, but will contain 3 different types, so that's good. So we've got height measuring station. Compare your height against the giraffe and gorilla in your zoo. Are you taller? Soundball station. Press a button and hear a sound from one of the animals in your zoo. Did you know they make a sound? Paw print station. Compare your hands on the paws of the animal. How big is yours in comparison? Now, I've seen stuff like this in real zoos. I've seen stuff like this in Chester Zoo in England, and when I've researched pictures of zoos, you see stuff like this all the time. And yeah, so I'm glad they're actually adding this in the game, but I still kind of feel like this is something they should have added at the start. This seems to be a fundamental interactive piece within zoos, right? It carries on with, child guests interacting with your education status will also boost your zoo's conservation rating. But be careful, they can be vandalised, which will require repair from a mechanic or direct replacement from yourselves. Easiest way is to just direct replace them. Group photos. This is interesting. Child guests aren't the only ones gaining new behaviour. Currently, guest groups take photos of animals, but now your guests will join each other for even more fun by taking group photos. Okay, interesting. When this occurs, one member of the group will take the role of photographer, with 1 to 5 others grouping together as the subjects. From here, they will line up and happily pose together to capture a snapshot and remember the amazing time they had in your zoo. The prompt a group photo to be taken. Guests must be viewing a habitat and have an overall happiness rating of above 50%. Next section, we've got animal sniffing behaviours. And I just quickly scrolling down, it looks like they're adding it to quite a lot of animals by the looks of things as well. So it says here, so your guests have gained some new behaviours, but what about your animals? Watch your animals engage with their surroundings even more than before with the new sniffing behaviour. While some animals already have sniff animations, this new feature adds sniffing as an active behaviour for the majority of animals in your zoos, but not all. See below for a list of which will be included. When placing items in your habitat, the game will generate a set of sniff points that your animals can interact with. So that's interesting. So it looks like the habitat enrichment items are staying the same, but the animals can actually go over and interact with them as a sniffing animation. That's interesting. When a habitat is destroyed, they will be removed as well. The new ones will be regenerated if you rebuild or use the undo button. So make sure you're okay with this adjustment before doing any removals. And then obviously we have this quite long list actually, but not all the animals, as they've already stated, of animals what can interact with these so-called sniff points. And then it carries on here. We've got another section. It says that's not all. How many of your animals can try their hands, or rather their voice, at musical stardom with the new animal chorus behaviour? Okay. Some animals, including the new Siamangs, coming in the conservation pack, are known to perform group calling as a social activity. This new behaviour comes to Planet Zoo as the Arctic and timber wolves, alongside the new Siamang, will be able to perform chorus calls with each other, even while wading or climbing. That's very interesting. There will be a range of calls available with the chorus leader, the animal who starts the chorus. Will randomly select one from and will continue until all animals in the chorus have joined in. That's okay. After this, they will either randomly select a new call to continue the chorus or will end the behaviour. So what happens if you put, this is what I'm thinking, what happens if you put an animal who can do this new chorus in a habitat on its own? Will it just continuously do it because it's got no animal to join in? Don't know how that's going to work, but it'd be interesting to find out. Just an ever singing animal. So another section here, we've got a lovely little picture as well of the new sniffing animation. So new climbing enrichment. I think we've seen this in the actual trailer as well, I've noticed. What's better way for your animals to show their excitement this summer with a new climbing frame to enjoy in the sun? The new climbing frame enrichment can be used by your animals that can make use of thin climbing pieces. However, that's not all. For our new Siamangs, these by the way, if I'm pronouncing Siamangs wrong, do forgive me. These become a playground of high flying fun thanks to their new behaviour. Okay, it means we'll see them lovely animals swinging around our new climbing frames. Again, Planet Zoo released these updates, and you've got to remember, guys, these are free updates. Regardless of if you get the new pack or not, this is getting included in the game as an update for free. If that doesn't show how much Planet Zoo care about the game, I don't know what does. And then you also put with that a new DLC with 150 building pieces and 5 new animals for what I consider. I don't really like saying this, but to me anyway, £7.99 is cheap. For what you get, it's so worth the value. Let's have a look at this. Small habitat gates. You'll now even have more control. Right, I wanted this. Wait a minute. Hold up. Here we go. This is what I want. I was literally building something the other day and thought, wish we had a smaller habitat gate. So it says you'll now even have more control over the look of your habitats with our new small habitat gates. These gates provide a shorter alternative gate for habitat entrances, allowing a sleeker look for low walled enclosures. A small variation of all current habitat gate styles will be included. Great, I'm so happy they're putting that in the game, believe me. For someone who likes to get creative and create, lower down habitat walls, brilliant. And it looks like we're getting some additional shop counters and signs as well. It says here shop counters and small signs were added in update 1.8, providing a counter only version, which we all know. It looks like a whole host of new counter only stations are now being included, and it says, as always, update 1.10 will also come with various bug fixes. So hopefully the bug fixes what I've been doing your head in will get fixed. So yeah, very excited again. I love it that they bring a new DLC out at the same time as a new update. So even if you're not too sure that you want to buy the DLC, you're still getting a free update. It's brilliant. Anyway, my name's Adam. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you in the next Planet Zoo video.